You know everybody been waiting on that baby, man.
So this video is not about like all white people. It's about the ones that are being racist and the ones that aren't speaking up on what's going on in the world right now. So don't take it offensive. Thank you.
What's up, TV and JV crew? And today we will be doing a blazing hot. When I say hot, it's like it's hot. My nose is burning. Hot wing mukbang with our cousins Virgil and Paige. Their Instagrams will be below. We'll be talking about racism since that's a big thing that's going on right now. That's on TikTok, that's on Instagram, it's on the news. R.I.P. George Floyd. We gonna bow our heads.
Here we bowed our heads and closed our eyes for a moment of silence for George Floyd. R.I.P.
Amen.
Amen.
So everybody, during that time, we would appreciate if you take a moment of silence for the man that has passed. Alright guys, so a lot of people don't know what racism is. Racism is the belief that another race is more superior or inferior to another race.
This wing is hot.
I know. I didn't eat that yet.
It's good, but your throat gonna start burning, bro.
Yep.
So basically, like a long time. If you haven't seen the movie Roots, I highly recommend you watch it. Don't watch the show. I mean, the show is good, but watch the movie because it explains literally racism of why African Americans, like, we get so defensive when people say the N-word or when, ooh, my mouth. Sorry, y'all. When people say the N-word, when, like, Caucasians think that they're higher and above us, like we're stupid. Like, no, we're not dumb. We got us all here at the table, got the same education.
As they do.
Preach it, Virgil. Preach.
I just want to comment something at my school. A big racist thing. A lot of kids were saying the N-word.
I remember that.
Loud.
I remember that.
Me
They did that at our school too.
Me and a group of friends, we wanted like to protest and fight, but like the principal said that wouldn't be right until like.
I hate when schools do that.
Like they can say the N-word, and none of them got suspended for 3 days.
I know, that's what I was. No, that's not okay.
When I was like remember there was one time where there was this group of boys, white boys, that was going around and like making racial comments. They would go to like a black person, Muslim person, Mexican person, and call them names, and nothing happened to them.
Please, let me tell you what I saw yesterday. This is on 2K.
Okay.
Bro. Me and
these
these
are
don't hop on the
But they
spot,
hot.
right? We step on. There's this guy. He has like, you know, the Confederate X. Yeah, like that. Yeah. He has that on his back, and then it says It said KKK all on his back.
See, this is what we're not finna do. These parents be teaching their kids
I need more water.
that it's okay. Go get another water. Virgil's mouth is dying. By
Me
the way.
too.
But people think that it's okay for their kids to do this. Like a lot of Caucasian people are silent because they're like, oh, yeah, like this is what we do when racism is involved.
We do.
Excuse me.
Let me some of that. Really,
Instead of standing up and being like,
oh my God.
instead of standing up and being like, well, you know, like, no, racism is not okay. We're trying to live in a different world. Like, that's why Martin Luther King wanted blacks and whites to both live in the same. We still live in the same area. It's not. To me, it's not cool, like, when Caucasians are in silent, because this is something, we are tired of having to fight y'all every single day.
We be trying to be peaceful. We try to be peaceful, and that never works.
Like y'all don't know how it feels. Like
Going in a grocery store, getting looked at like we don't belong in the grocery store. Like, even, but right here at this grocery store by my house,
Every day.
every
time
turn
we
in,
walk
like,
in
you're
there.
not supposed to be in here. Excuse me, I have the same green money that you have. Last time that I checked, I bleed red just like you do. I'm just a different color. And the funny thing to me is, a lot of y'all over here trying to get tans, trying to sound black, trying to look black, trying to get
black.
your hair and everything. But you don't want to go through what we go through every single day.
Freak.
Like, every day. It's so irritating. It's tiring. Like, we can't even drive in peace. Like, I feel like every time I
pulled over.
Yes, I feel like every time I see a cop, they turn their car around. Like, I'm going the speed limit. I'm not on my phone. I'm jamming to my music.
Like the hate you give.
Oh, excuse me. That was rude. Yes. Like, literally, even if you put, like, if they be like, license and registration, you better open my door and get my license and registration, because I'm not moving my
You
hands.
said don't move your hand.
Not all cops are like corrupt.
No.
Oh, yeah.
There's some nice ones.
But it
That's
seems
the same
like,
thing with
But
that
we still, we don't know if that's a good day or a bad day.
yeah.
But even with that too, it's like, yeah, when you say, oh, something, not all cops are bad, don't beat up
Hey,
all
one
cops.
way
Well, I'm not gonna
or
praise.
halfway.
My thing is, I don't want to praise a cop for doing what they're supposed to do
Yeah.
every day. Like, so if they good, they good. They should be good. But it's
But
like,
but right now, it was been recently going on. Most of these cops is
Like with George Floyd, he
took
was
more wings than I
basically
did.
he was basically lynched without being lynched. Literally tying a rope to his neck and hanging him. That's what lynching is. It's hanging somebody.
And it's like,
He put his knee in a man's neck, and the man is over here.
saying he can't breathe. Tell them I can't breathe.
Help me.
And then
he's
he said, "You'll be
calling for
fine."
help. He's calling for the people that's
And then
supposed
my
to
thing
help
is,
you.
My thing is the way they treat people. Like, okay, regardless, all the black people that die, like
I don't
the rest
care
of
if you forged the check. I mean,
the way
I really
you
don't.
do, like all of the past ones that have happened, the way they treat them, and it's like I look at the school shooters who shoot up, kill a bunch of people like Dylan Roof. First of all, I think that's the one that shot up the church. They went and got him Burger King after.
Bro, they was giving one was handcuffs and they was giving him water.
Like,
We don't
but
get no water.
We get knelt down. I just see a new
Shot.
video just resurfaced of the George Floyd
Beat up
where
by
there's-
8
there
cops.
wasn't just one guy on him, there was 4 guys on him, first of all. And I seen this whole video.
Oh yeah, they showed it from a different
Yeah,
angle.
I seen this whole video about like on TikTok where the police officers like, first of all, if there's 4 of you, one of him, he's on the ground,
Yeah,
he's
I
handcuffed.
saw that.
You just like he said who has control of the situation? Y'all do. So what do y'all need to be kneeling on somebody who's already handcuffed? 4 of y'all.
On the
one
And
of
then
them.
no, and then they
It's only
just
so much
standing
one person
there.
can do.
And then he standing there he calling for help. Other
Can't
dude
breathe.
just standing there.
My whole thing is,
Like, what was y'all doing?
I'm calling for help. Mind you, the people that are standing on me
And just like they
is
said,
the ones that's supposed to be helping
Helping.
me.
just like they said, as a police officer, regardless, you're supposed to be a
These
first
fries are supposed to
responder.
be drowning this
So,
shit out, but it's not working.
You're supposed to be a first responder, so if somebody needs help, regardless if they're criminal or
You
not,
help
you're
them.
supposed to make sure that they're okay. Yes, as a cop, okay, I get it. Regardless, you're taught and like whatever, when you're trained, okay, if somebody's coming after you with a gun, okay, that's different. But it's like, if nobody's really doing anything to you, first of all, some of the shots, it's overdoing shots. It's like you could easily
Like
shoot
they're
somebody.
dead. You can tell that they're
You could
dead.
easily shoot somebody in the leg and they be down.
And
Like,
they-
and you can arrest them. You
They
don't have to
shoot 'em like
shoot in
5
the torso 8 times. Like, and just like the same thing with the girl. The 2 women, they went in the wrong house. They tried to do a drug raid and were in the wrong house.
Shot that guy. Shot that one guy.
Yeah, and then killed the lady, and shot her like 8 times. Like, what is the? I don't get it. I'm trying to say like white privilege is it's a real thing. Like, it really is. It's a real thing, and that's like, you start to notice. I started to realize that in middle school. It's
All
like,
y'all idiots
Especially
that
if-
voted for
I started-
Trump, all y'all that voted for Trump are retarded. Y'all should have voted for Hillary. At least Hillary is pro-black.
Well, but I look at it like this. First of all, we
Donald
wouldn't even
Trump-
be in this whole coronavirus situation.
If it wasn't for him.
So,
And Donald Trump saying he's not gonna put up with
Thugs. Why we gotta be thugs? Like, not every black person is a thug.
Really?
And even the thugs aren't even thugs. They just, they don't fake it.
But-
They respect their city.
Yeah.
They respect, I mean,
My thing is-
they take care of their city in their way.
In their own way. That they need to survive.
whew,
I mean,
God.
You can't judge a book by its cover, but white
can't.
people, you can really judge them. They want to judge us, but we can judge them way better than they
And the
can
thing is, white privilege is a real thing.
I hope
It's
they
like,
don't let him in the gate.
the thing is, in middle school, you start to notice, because I start to notice this, because we all grew up in white neighborhoods, white areas. You have friends with all these white people in elementary school. The minute you get to middle school, you start realizing you start hanging out with black people. This always happens. Because all them white people start going that way. There's some
in trouble that they're not supposed to be getting in.
And there's some that stay with you, because I'm not gonna lie, like, but that's even not really, because it's like, I was just talking to Kazim and Treasure the other day that there's not one white friend that I have. Yeah, I'm so cool with them. There's not one white friend I can call and just FaceTime, like, just cool, just be on some cool
That's
stuff.
not me either. I
can't. Like, there are some that are cool that aren't like that, but there's not some that I could just call, like I talk to Treasure and Kazim, like, all the time.
Well, all my friends is black. I mean, I had some white friends.
Like, you have
I have
you
white
seen
friends.
them?
When I see them, I'm like,
Yeah, exactly. Like, they're cordial. Like, you can see,
like,
oh, what's up, how are
and
you?
I'm not being fake towards them. Like, I was really cool with them in elementary, middle school, and in high school.
I'm getting a face.
But then y'all start.
But
Go ahead.
white people that are so-called our friends or so-called, you know, the ones that are like, oh, I love the black culture and I love this and I love that, but you're not speaking out on what just happened. You're not speaking out on what happened.
It's a front. It's a front.
So what I want y'all, if you're Caucasian and you're watching this, try to be us for a day.
You don't want to.
Literally for a day.
You only want, if that's like, cause just like
Not
Tom was
just
saying,
try to get our hair.
you only want half of us.
Yeah.
You want the hair. You want
the
the
shoes.
You want the
You want
you
the
want the
swag.
style. But you don't want what we've been going through forever.
Yeah, we gotta go through.
Welts on your back.
Crazy.
Being called a nigga all day.
Being compared to a monkey.
Living in a poor house.
For real.
And what's funny about it is they always talk about we
Being called a
always
monkey.
compared to monkeys, but you know how they say white people's lips always thin. Monkeys got some thin lips. We can be compared to monkeys.
I'm a
It's funny how
gorilla.
that works.
Gorillas got big lips.
Ooh, my stomach hurt.
But with that being said, like also, you guys they have to understand that.
Oh, shoot, you scared me.
Kobe, that's a booty.
Oh, shoot.
Oh, you know,
Feel bad.
they have to
That was
understand
crazy. I hope you don't snatch my napkin.
that literally, if we look like monkeys, so do they, because we were all created by the same person.
We're all humans. We're all human beings.
We're all supposed to be created equal.
And you know,
And-
they've been saying that.
I mean, they talking about Jesus Christ is white.
That's what I was just about to say. Jesus
Last
is
time
black.
last time I checked, Jesus is black.
What
And
is he,
if Jesus Christ was white, then he created you too, and he created me. So
Then you
I'm
black
just,
too.
I'm just darker than you are.
He's definitely black. He's definitely black.
He is black. And this Amy Cooper lady. Oh,
Who?
Amy Cooper, the little park lady, that was trying to say that, call the police and say that black man was threatening her.
Oh! I know what you're talking about. That was funny.
Kobe.
I'm sorry.
Like, ain't nobody was threatening you, lady. He was saying, put your dog on the
Kobe.
leash.
That's
Like,
it.
A lot of people don't know, like, one, if people are terrified of dogs, regardless of what size their dog,
Shoot,
your
I'm
dog
terrified
is.
of dogs.
There's that hand. We was talking about the little Amy Cooper lady.
Oh, yeah.
Like, you're that stupid? Like, you just,
All he said was put it.
oh my God, he's threatening me. Girl, I would have been laughing. I would be like, you sound
It's
so
like
retarded.
some white people, like they know so well, like they know. There's some of them are so aware of what's going on that like sometimes they use it against, like just like you said, they use it against. So like there was this incident. I don't know, something happened where it was this lady and she put I'm trying to think. Something happened or like this guy shot somebody and he said, oh, it's because this black man made him do it or something. And like it's crazy because like nowadays people really be believing that. Like police officers are really like believing
Wow,
that. And this
that's
profile.
And the
girls
thing
and
to me
shit.
is, y'all police officers are really that dumb.
And the thing is, it's like they profile, oh yeah, a black person with a hoodie on or pants saggy and tattoos, do-rag. They're automatically a thug and they're dangerous. But it's like, oh, regular school white boy who happens to be the same person who goes and shoot up a bunch of people.
Yeah.
I don't
And
know
my
how
whole
to
thing
do
is,
that to me.
if a white boy dressed like that, he's not a thug.
He's not a thug.
That's just
That's
his
just how
style.
That's just his
Yeah.
style, but
Like,
with
no.
us, it's like,
Oh, you're a thug. What? No.
That's just what.
That just might just be that person's style. Like they want to say.
Bro, and first of all, a do-rag is for protection of
your
of
hair.
your hair. It is not just some. I mean, it can, but it's not. It's just not.
Definitely went to Washington. Remember when you came to see me and you, my mom, and Granny went to
the practice?
no, not to practice, to the store.
Oh, yeah.
And it was raining.
I was in the car, though, but yeah.
Oh, you probably didn't see, but Granny and my mom were just like, I don't know, like you always get stared at like that. Every time.
They be staring like that. Like even they
Yes.
saw it. Oh no, bro. I ain't going there.
Like,
Oh, man.
not the black people, they wouldn't stare.
I know.
They would give you like, you know, our signature nod, like,
What's
hey,
up?
what up, fam? But not really be your family.
That's one thing about black people, because I was just outside with Darius earlier, and there's this black man and his son passed by, and the son was about 20-something. They was driving by. He looked out. He said, "I don't even know. I have never seen that man a day in my life."
I'll be like that too. I don't know, y'all be like, what's up? I don't even wave, I just
All
nod.
right, that's what's up.
That's the thing. I be doing the same thing to white people, and they be looking at me crazy.
That's
They
what my
do.
dad do.
Your dad do be waving at white people.
Like we'll pull up the car, he'll sit there, he'll roll down the window. What's up? Like,
They don't even say nothing back. They just be
Oh, I
staring.
ate 3.
I just be looking like,
Kobe.
like, if a white person stared at me, I will literally either be like, boo, or I'll have a stare down back with you. And you know who gonna win? Me, because even when you look away, I'm still gonna be looking at you. Like, you shouldn't have stared at me, don't stare at me.
And then you know what I hate? This is what gets me. Every time I'm in my history class, this used to happen to me all the time in high school.
when they start talking
They
about
mention one thing about slavery
Yeah,
or
like,
Martin
I
Luther
get
King,
irritated.
everybody
The whole
wants to
class,
look
the
at
whole
you.
class.
I know, like
Everybody
Like, you
Yeah.
got all the answers.
They
I
talk about
know.
Harriet Tubman like I knew like Harriet Tubman was my great grandmother or something. Like,
You eat fried chicken like every night. Now, if you live here, you eat fried chicken every day.
but fried chicken, baked chicken, broiled chicken, grilled chicken.
And then this girl said, "Oh,
And I
you
was
want to bring
like-
watermelon tomorrow?"
I was like,
I was like, "Why would I bring watermelon to school?"
I was
Oh
like,
yeah, you eat what? You like watermelon?
I
Oh,
was
you drink
like-
grape Kool-Aid. First of all, I don't even like
I
watermelon. I don't
don't
even like grape
I know,
Kool-Aid.
grape
either.
Kool-Aid nasty. Y'all
red
tripping.
Kool-Aid is nasty. It's
That
the
is
red
nasty.
kind.
Oh,
Yeah,
God.
red or blue, red or blue.
Red or blue.
But
Yeah,
still.
grape Kool-Aid is
But-
disgusting.
I got asked that all the time. Oh, your family eats chicken? No, we don't. Just eat chicken. We
Like,
have
I thought y'all eat chicken.
pasta. We got Mexican food.
Exactly.
We literally eat
We eat
pasta or
everything.
Yeah, my family is very cultured.
But my favorite food is tacos.
Man,
I
I
don't
love
care
me
if
some
fried
Mexican
chicken.
Mexican food.
I love me some Mexican food.
Mm-hmm. I don't need some egg roll. That's how I want.
And you know, it's not our fault. White people, first of all, they
I
steal
love some
everything.
churros.
White people steal everything from every other culture because they don't got no culture. They just plain and just whatever. They just
Season it up.
No seasoning, no nothing. They got the seasoning from the black people. They get the Mexican from the Mexican people.
White people do not have no seasoning in it.
They
No,
could
they
be
be trying
bland.
to.
Nasty.
They have no flavor.
And then they be like, oh, only a teaspoon of this. No,
And
girl,
then
we
you
do
know
not
what I hate?
measure our
You know what I hate
food.
on
put-
TikTok?
You
I
go
hate
dump the whole
back.
thing.
That's why we got high blood pressure.
You know what I hate on TikTok is always the mixed kids. The mixed kids. That first of all, just because you're a mixed, no, I don't. It's not that I don't hate them.
I don't hate them.
I'm gonna tell you what I'm trying to say. The mixed kids, they think, oh, because you're mixed with white and black, you're supposed to be like a brown color or something. And that's why I love how like when. Like, I think there was this one boy, he was like, he looked white, but he had like a black mom and like a black dad, and they kept telling him, oh, you're not mixed, and you're always trying to claim the black culture, and you're not even mixed or whatever. And I hate that because it's like,
I can't stand when
how you
people.
gonna try to tell them what they are? Like,
How you gonna, when I tell because people be like, oh, what are you mixed with? Because of your hair. I'm like, oh, well, my mom's dad's side is Cherokee Indian, and her mom's side is black, and then for my dad, they're Creole, and then his mom's side is black. They were like, no, they're not.
But how do you know?
How God's creator?
and first of
are
all,
you gonna
sometimes
tell
it's
me
like, why do you even assume that people are mixed with something? Because some people aren't. Some people just, because you don't have a certain type of hair that you think that a basic black person should have, that they're automatically mixed. Like,
Sometimes you
Yeah,
got
tell me
different
why.
hair.
exactly. Some people just got nice hair just because. Like,
Like sitting right here, we got different hair. Virgil has different hair than me.
We all
Me
have
and Ty-
different hair.
me
Because
and Ty-
I get asked if I'm freaking mixed with stuff, and I'm like,
Yeah.
bro, like, I'm just black. I don't. There ain't nothing to it.
Not see me.
Like,
I'm
I'm
getting
like,
darker
I'm
and
clean.
darker.
I know something.
Yeah, I'm like,
This
bro,
kid
like,
at my school, he said, "Do you blend in with the street?" I was this close to punching him straight in the face,
Blending with the
but there was a teacher standing
wild.
right there.
You know, no, let me tell you what one boy told me when I was in middle
I
school.
wish
They were
somebody
like,
would.
his name was Skylar Estrada. Matter of fact, I know his whole name. Right? So he said,
Skylar, you of age to get your butt.
so he said,
Run it up.
he said,
No quit.
somebody asked him, they're like, oh, would you date Paige? He said, oh, if she was white, I would. First of all, if I was white, I would look like an albino. So first of all, like, I don't understand why you even have to say that. So because I'm black, then there's a problem. But the minute I put white skin
What's
on
the
me, I'm fine.
difference?
What's the difference?
Leave. Y'all talking about, oh, my hair doesn't fall out from box braids.
Yes,
Because you
it-
only leave them in for a week.
Bro, your hair does fall
Leave that
out.
in, leave them Johns in there for 2 months like you're supposed
You're
to.
not supposed to. Your hair. This is
Your
my
hair texture is not
just
great.
seen something on. They be trying to that whole light skin, dark skin thing.
Oh, you talking about what they?
That
It's so
is irritating.
It's
Like,
so stupid.
to me,
We're all
I feel
black.
like
Oh, black.
the light skins that be like, oh yeah, I'm light skinned. Like the light skins that be thinking that they better than the dark skin. Last time that I checked, that your daddy or your mama is black.
Full black.
Like they're full black.
Y'all,
Just because you come out like,
And I cannot stand the light skinned dudes. I have a cousin. I'm not gonna say his name.
Tebow.
Paige gonna say his name. That I don't date black girls. For what?
Cause they're ghetto. That's
They
the
be like,
thing.
cause they ghetto.
No.
First of all, no, we're not all ghetto.
You know what it is?
We
Jay?
don't
you know what I
put
had
up
to-
with y'all.
No, you know what it is?
Period.
This is what it is. That's what it is. Black women are very opinionated, and I
That
think
we're
and
very
black men
independent.
and black men don't like that. They don't want somebody that's gonna bow down to whatever
That,
they
they
say.
want a submissive woman. Like I'm not submissive. I had somebody talk to me that was like, oh. I could only talk to you if you're submissive. I said, well, next, you better go to the next caller because I
They said that.
yeah, I'm like, I'm not submissive at all. I don't bow down.
Yeah,
to
that's what
nobody.
they want.
So let alone somebody else. Coronavirus in this corner.
No, and that's like when they say, oh yeah,
But
but I
black-
like they said, oh black girls, you know, they always yelling and stuff. And they're like, but Latinas they like that because like they like when Latinas are speaking, cussing them out in Spanish and stuff.
They be like, ooh, that's sexy. That's
Yeah,
turning me
because
on.
they're foreign and all this stuff. They like white girls. White girls.
I'm
do whatever they
bilingual
want.
too.
But
Punto.
it's like they really don't like black women. Is just that's so stupid. That whole stereotype on just black people in general. There's so many stereotypes that are just stupid.
So,
Because it's not
and like
it's
people don't understand like how tiring it is to be black. Growing up
It
black
is.
is not.
First of all,
Easy.
the fact,
It's
especially
not a walk in the park.
especially Ty and Virgil, like first of all,
They're young men.
as black men in America, well, young men
This
in
is
America,
America.
y'all gonna have to grow up and like have to know. So there's certain stuff that they're gonna have to be taught to do, which that honestly they shouldn't even have to be taught. You know, like it's stupid. Like it really is. Like I learned too. Like first of all, you can always record regardless. You have if they,
You
if
have
they
a
say
right to record.
if they say that you don't have a right to record their line, you can. And then every time they harass you or something, you you can ask like, am I being arrested? And if that's the case, if they're not, then they don't have the authority to tell you. If they say no, you're not being arrested. No, if you ask, are you under arrest? And if they say no, you're not under arrest, then you honestly could walk away. But the problem with that is, it's like they still they make it seem like you can't. And you have to sit there and talk to them, but you really don't. Like you have, that's your right. If you're not under arrest, you do not have to sit there and talk.
They
to
make it seem like the cops. Some cops take their badge.
Mhm.
Like they just they use it for granted. Like
They
think they above the law.
And that's even the simplest things as putting on a seatbelt, talking on the phone. That's things
They
like
be
that.
the main mofos and don't
It
have a
really
seatbelt
is.
on
Mm-hmm.
and be on their phone.
It apply to everybody, not just us, regular citizens. It applies to cops as well. Like
That's why I say y'all cops better be prepared when you take that back. When you leave the station, you are considered a citizen. I do not
are.
care
Like-
when nobody says, "Oh, they're a cop." They not a cop right now. I don't see them in their uniform.
it's like there really are there's really dirty cops. Like there's like even just the simple like the Ahmaud Arbery thing. Like the fact that all that stuff was put under wraps until really that video resurfaced.
Oh, yeah.
is bad because first of all it's not just him that hid that. It's somebody who helped him do that. That whole police station is corrupt for that. And it's like that happens so much. And just like they were saying, the guy who killed George Floyd, he had so many incidents with people who were non-white that like incidents whether he shot them or killed them or like just incidents where they're under arrest. And like I was reading, there was like at least like 11 plus incidents and that were just reported. And there's probably more than that. There's probably a lot of stuff that he did wrong to other people that we don't even know about. Just cause he had been, they said his behavior, he had so many complaints. He had over like 17 complaints on him because of certain things.
I would have been fired him.
It's terrible that like things have to come to this, but
like it's.
And then it doesn't help when we have a stupid president who's just as racist. Like I
That's
just
not helping
can't.
the
Like you,
situation.
it's sad
My
because
whole
you
thing
look
is
at.
he don't like Obama because.
And
of
the
what?
thing is, like,
What?
I know some people think,
He's not
okay,
even in his picture.
I know some
I know.
people think that
Yeah,
because he's a Republican, like we don't like him, or because he's white. First of all, that's not the case.
It's just
He
how...
could be. It's just he's
The
he's
things
ignorant,
that he
he's
says
stupid, and he's
dumb.
racist. And the fact that if you really can sit here and think that Trump is not a racist, then you're dumb. Like,
You're just as dumb as
Just
he
pay,
is.
yeah, pay attention to
because
what
it's like
saying.
he's
What
not.
are you doing?
He's elite, and it just makes me mad that y'all even voted for this man. Like I just.
I didn't vote for his ass.
Because y'all didn't want Hillary to
You didn't want a woman in the office.
Like really? Like it's really that serious?
On TikTok, now everybody dancing with cops.
What's that about?
First of all, I will never dance with a cop. I will never be friendly with a cop.
Nope.
Like I don't like
I
you.
don't even know any cops personally.
I do. We got an ex-cop that live across the street.
Well, I know
my house.
cops. My friend's mom.
I need a
The
four.
people that
On the
be
right,
like
that'd be
don't,
weird.
the people that
Oh,
be like
yeah.
don't park in front of my house.
Oh, you a cheater. I think all the sauce are going out here.
Bro, I don't feel nothing. They still complaining about their lips burning.
I couldn't even finish mine.
I'm low-key
I put
full.
mine back in the
I'm
container.
full. I ate all mine. I didn't get to
I'm
show
not,
y'all.
I'm not even full. I'm
I
just
ate
like
all
tired
mine.
of eating.
I put mine back in the container.
But yeah, like I don't get
Maybe if I
that.
just
Like
swallow.
I don't.
Hey, I want a four.
I don't know.
It's killing me.
It's tiring. It's exhausting. Now you got stupid Trump over here trying to cover up his tweet. Like, bro, you said what you said. You said it on Twitter. You got, like, it was on Twitter. People called you out about it. Now you're over here trying to send George Floyd's family your condolences and stuff. If I was that family, I would send him 2 middle fingers up because it just doesn't, it's stupid to me. Like, now you're trying to cover up what you said. You said it. You said it. It came out your mouth. You said it. You called us thugs. You called us monkeys. You want the whites to make America great. So what? I'm supposed to be a slave to a white person?
Mm-hmm.
I will beat that white person to a pulp
Mm-hmm.
if I ever have to be a slave for a white person. Sorry, ain't gonna happen. That's why I could not do Roots. I couldn't be Harriet Tubman in them. I'm telling you, I couldn't do it. I would have been
Our
lynched.
generation was in
Yeah,
racism.
We would have all
The time
been
we
dead.
was
I would have
spitting
been
that
dead.
shit
I would have been
I would have been
dead.
dead because
I
first of all,
ain't
they would have
nobody.
been like, my name is Sir. Your name is not Sir.
Your name is
Clint.
Jimmy.
Okay, we didn't both say some stuff. It's like I couldn't live in the slave days. I promise you.
I've been
I
dead.
just
I've been dead at
could not
age
do it.
10.
Families that have lost a loved one due to the police. That's why we made this video, was because we weren't gonna speak in silence. Like, I know on my Instagram I don't be posting it like I should. It's just me just trying to collect all my thoughts of like what's really going on. I'm really exhausted. Like, it is so tiring.
It's like every other day somebody dying over something. The Ahmaud Arbery, we just got justice for him, and now turn around and here we go with another one.
Like, these are unarmed men.
And I'm tired. I'm sick and tired of hearing we say Black Lives Matter, all lives matter. Okay, yeah, we get all lives matter, but right now the ones who are being killed
it's
left
not.
and right, the ones who are being killed left and right, it's like y'all wanna. I just feel like that all lives matter.
I'm gonna say
All
Black
lives-
lives and Hispanic lives matter because we are the main two races that get treated like dirt. I don't care.
All lives matter and blue lives matter. I feel like was only
Y'all
created,
kiss Asians' butts.
was created.
Y'all bow down to white people. That's pretty much. I mean,
And I kiss Asians' butts now.
they not kissing Asian butts now because Corona is here. But the whole thing is y'all are talking about, yeah, build that border, build that border. Do you understand there's families that are in Mexico trying to get away
From all that.
from all the bad stuff? That's why they want to come out here. And half of the jobs that you be like, all these Mexicans taking our jobs. Yo, ass is lazy. You ain't gonna do that job. That's why they got it. Black people and Mexicans work harder than any race in this world. The end of TB and JB show with PJ and Virgil.
I mean it like ever since